Good morning. It's a Saturday morning. It's gone 10 o'clock. It's 5 degrees as we hit a cold snap with winds coming from the north, Norway, and Scotland expecting snow. We're going to Scotland in December, and I'm sure we'll enjoy our holiday there. But what am I doing this bright and slightly breezy morning? Well, I'm out for a walk with my dog. It's something I do at this every day on these fields, and it's something that centres me. It's something that prepares me for the day. It gives me time to think. It gives me time to enjoy my dog doing what dogs do, enjoying themselves. And we recently lost our oldest dog. She was 15, and we took the decision to let her go after a seizure a week last Monday. And that's tough. When you've had a dog, you will know. You'll know. There goes a pheasant, if you heard it. And there is shooting today, you may hear that. And slight road noise from the traffic going through the village. But let me just show you the field where I take this walk. It's quite a large field, and had wheat on it over the summer. But it's an unusually shaped field, in as much as it has twists and turns and many different aspects. To the right of me, I can look down at the village church, the village hall, and the houses just over the field here. There you can see, nestled in the trees, the church spire, and you can see just over there the village hall. We've had a lot of rain over the past few months, a lot of rain, which means the fields are sodden. They're very, very wet. I wanted to start making videos just as a hobby, as something to do as I wind down my business interests and take more control of the stress in my life. I'm married to the beautiful Jan, and my name's Paul. But what am I going to make videos about? Well, I'm considering whether to avoid controversial subjects, or perhaps speak out on them. You know, that's a brave thing to do. And there are many subjects in this world that really have changed the country in which I live in for the worse. You may have heard the dog running up and down, but not seen him. I'd like to show you him if I may. This is Schwartz. Sit down, Schwartz. Good boy. Off you go. And there he goes. And here I am back. Here I am back. So, out walking with Schwartz, letting him do what he does, calling him if I think he's gone too far, but just enjoying the peace and quiet of a walk. Yeah, I wondered what to make videos of. Jan and I bought a caravan quite recently and thought, well, we might make videos of our adventures, but the world and his dog does that. And whilst we've got a dog, I think I'd rather tell you about the things that go wrong in life, like when you first get a caravan, and there's a few tales to tell there. But anyway, what content to create as I become a content creator? There's a lot to think about, I suppose. But all in all, I think I'm going to avoid contentious subjects, because it seems to me there are lots of nasty people in the world who just want to jump all over you if you say what is fact or truth. And they live like certain ex-royals in their own version of the truth. So there we are. Let me just show you this beautiful view. I mean, from where I am, the 360, basically I've entered a field somewhere over there, walked around it, through that marshy bit at the bottom there, up, around, along, down, up to the top there, down, and here I am now. Yeah, here I am. So I can show you Schwartz coming to the whistle. He's a German short-haired pointer, and he likes to hunt and dig, and that's what he does. And he's come back of his own accord, which he does from time to time, to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. He's pretty muddy, and basically has to get a douche down after every walk, so he doesn't dirty the house. Well, let me show you what he does. So there he is, off on his walk, trotting about, nose to the ground, like Pluto. Here's a pointer, tail in the air. So if he finds something, he'll stop, lift one leg up, and just look at it for a while, and then perhaps look at me, see if I'm interested in it. He may find something and start digging, which he does with bowls. But mainly he chases on these fields rabbits and pheasant, which is lovely. Seeing him enjoy himself. He doesn't very often catch them, and there's a reason for that. I've cruelly put on his collar 2 discs which jangle, so everything that he's running after knows he's coming. I didn't do that deliberately, really. It just happens to be that way. And it saves me having to dispatch injured wildlife at the same time. So that's good. Just run round. I'm not one for calling dogs names or continually shouting here, because when you do, you devalue the word. And that's not good for control. So down there you can see the pub with the 2 white chimneys. That's called the Woodcock Inn, and some of the newer housing there, and quite a new house owned by the person who actually rescued and bought the pub for the village. A good investment for her and her husband and the rest of the village. So he's gone now, he's out of sight. Let's see what he does. Good boy. That's Schwartz. A mucky pup. Okay, off you go. And off he goes again. So, that's Schwartz having a good time. Ranging out quite far. Right round this corner. Right around this corner of the field. Let me move this round and perhaps you can see more of the field rather than just a hedgerow. Jan is away in Cyprus at the moment with her daughter, granddaughter, and that's Alice and Mike and Isla, and the new baby on the way over there in Cyprus, which is very exciting. Jan's already a grandmother to Isla and Shay, and Shay's from her eldest son and daughter-in-law, Philip and Rachel, and then Andrew and Sandy are also expecting a baby in the new year. So 2 new grandchildren for her in the new year. I've got 2 children. Claire, my eldest, who's teaching reception in Dubai, married to Mike, who's teaching in a secondary school in Dubai, and my youngest daughter Megan, who's studying in Sydney, and whose boyfriend Oisin from the beautiful island of Ireland is sharing her life over there. I think they're up in Perth this weekend for her birthday week, which is nice. So I haven't seen either of those two for a while. I've never done long haul trips on planes. In fact, I've not flown since 2018. With having two dogs, it's very difficult to juggle. But my daughter Megan, for my 60th, which was now 3 years ago, just before the pandemic. In fact, the month just before the pandemic was announced here in the UK, bought me a ticket to go over to see her in Australia. Well, with lockdowns in the UK and most other countries, and Australia being one of the harshest types of lockdown, even Australian citizens couldn't get back into their own country. So that's been a difficult one, and it's one Megan is working on to try and resurrect. I think in 2024 she's coming over to the UK to see her family, and also to go across to Ireland to meet Oisin's a wider family. So that'll be nice. I thought if she can organise whether this present is redeemable, it probably won't be until 2025 that I get to go to Australia. Not something I'm really looking forward to flight wise. Of course I'd like to be with my daughter, but I've never liked the process of airport travel. I've flown a lot in my time, flown in different aircraft. So I've got no fear of flying. It's just the process of not being in control and being ushered around from pillar to post with no real idea about what's happening next. I'm not a very good planner either when it comes to stuff like that. I'd sooner follow than lead on trips like that. Whereas if I've got a steering wheel or handlebars in my hands, I feel okay. I know when I can stop, when I can start, and apart from the odd problem with traffic, just get about the way I want to and where I want to. It's so overstated, it kind of loses its meaning. But there are many, many places in the UK I've not explored. One controversial subject I'd like to talk about with regards to travel is, there's a lane right next to me now, so you'll hear the car going past. Is the people who love travel abroad and talk about, and I'm talking about English people, and they talk about enjoying different cultures. he's expecting me to go back and throw something there at the tree. Don't know whether you can see the tree. Yeah, they go abroad and they talk about fantastic cultures and how they like different languages, different foods, and the cultures of countries around the world. And yet, they've done nothing to protect our culture. Nothing. And in my own lifetime, my culture has been all but destroyed. But that's not something I can control. All I can do is lament. And it's depressing. Nobody wants that. So I'm coming to the part of the walk now where I get back onto the lane, go back down to the village, which is the end of the field, and here I am at the gate to get into the field. So bye for now.